Hey students, it's Mr. Ruth here. I am back with part 3 of our Flappy Bird game. Hooray! Alright, what we're going to do this time is we're going to make it so that if the bird goes too high or too low, then the game ends. So let's get to it. We're going to add a background that it will be an obstacle that the bird has to avoid. Okay, so let's, first of all, we want to go to our frame editor, which is in our layers toolbar. So over on the right, you should have a layers toolbar, and if you click on it, you can see that our bird, we placed him in layer 2. Now, if for some reason you don't see this, I believe if you go to your view toolbars, here's your layer tool. Here's my layer toolbar turned on. Make sure yours is turned on. Okay? Excellent. And make sure you're on layer 2 or this will not work. Okay, so we're on layer 2. Now let's go to our library. Okay, local library, go down to tutorials and the faulty flap library. And what we are looking for is this one right here, obstacle backdrop. And we are going to take this and we're going to place it just below the buildings. So just line it up perfect and it should go right down there. Okay, so when that bird hits it, boop, game over. Now we also want another one at the top. We can't have people cheating and going over the pipes. That would be cute, right? So what we're going to do is now we don't want to make a second one of these. We just want to, we do want to make a second one of these, but we don't want to make a separate object. See how we have one obstacle backdrop up here? We don't want two. So if you get, when you're done with this, if you have two obstacle backdrops, delete it and try again. Now what I'm going to do to make a copy is I'm going to hold the control key down with my finger and then I'm going to drag this up and just put it a little bit. You can see how it kind of snaps right there to the exact side. And just put it a tiny bit above it. So you can hit this little tiny bit here, but if you go too high, you die. Okay, so your frame 1 should look like that. You've got this and you've got this. Okay, that was easy enough. Now, oh, let me just show you one more thing. Now notice I only have one of these, and when I click on it, I just want you to see if we go to this third option, the runtime option, this has already been set up as an obstacle. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so now we're going to add another group. Let's go to our event editor right there. And we want to add kind of like a dead group. What happens when you die? And we're going to call this game.outro. We have game intro. We're going to have a game outro. Nice. Okay, so let's create a new group. Right click on this next grouping and insert a group of events. And as I said before, game.outro. What happens when the game ends? And we don't want this active until we die, so let's turn that off. Uncheck active. Excellent. There's our game.outro. And we want it to be after game.play. So let's take that, click on that, 13, whatever, drag it up. And I'm going to put it right on this next group. And it should insert it. Perfect. So we've got gameplay, game outro, bird active, game intro. That's the order you want to have it in. Very nice. Okay, we haven't done anything yet. We're just kind of setting this up. So here we go. Let's add the thing where there's a collision with the background. So we're going to go to game.play. So while you're playing the game, if you hit that backdrop, you die. So here's our new condition. Remember, we're inside gameplay. We're the fourth condition. We're going to right click and I'm going to say if the bird has a collision with the backdrop. Very simple. bird collides with the backdrop, then, okay, let's play the death noise that you lose. So here's our thing here. Now you're going to right click in here and say sample, play sample. Now this is in a library in your computer. So just follow me here. You're going to say from a file, and you're going to browse, and I want you to click over here on this PC. Okay, and then you're going to see your hard drive, which looks like this OS disk C. So there's your hard drive. We're going to go into the hard drive, double click it, go to Program Files x86, and this is where the ClickTeam program is stored. Double click in there, and you can see here's ClickTeam Fusion 2.5. And then there's tutorials. Double click. I'm just double clicking all of these. And there's faulty flap. And here is the lose sound. Double click on the lose sound. Open that up. Good. So now when we hit the background, we will play a nice loss sound. Then we're going to activate game.outro. So right click here under the gears, under the special conditions, and say group of events, activate game.outro. Finally, we want to deactivate gameplay. So we're going to go in the same place, right where activate's already there, right click, and we're going to say group of events, deactivate. And we're going to choose gameplay, and it's already chosen for us because it's first. Good, and you can see how those two events are right there, and the play sample lose is there. Very nice. Now we're going to do this. We're going to add one more of these bird collision things, and you'll find out later why we're adding another one. So what I want to do is I want to insert this event, and it's not going to be a group. Okay, we're going to insert just this one event, and we're going to put it before bird.active. So what I want you to do is go to the bird.active, go to that number, right click, and you're just going to say insert a new event. Got it? Excellent. And we're going to do the same deal here. We're going to add a little bit more stuff. First of all, we're going to have the bird stop. We're going to say if the bird collides with the backdrop. So we're going to say right click, collision, backdrop. Okay, so here we are. We've got a new event. If the bird collides with the backdrop, we want it to stop. So go on over to where the bird is, right click, and say movement, stop. Secondly, we want the animation to stop. So you know how his little wings are flapping? So right click on this bird.active one again, and go to animation, stop. Nice. And then we want to deactivate gameplay. And like I said, we'll find out what this is for later. So go underneath the gears, the special area there, right click, group of events, deactivate, and choose gameplay. All right, sweet. Okay, so now is the time to test it. So let's hit F8 or run application. Okay, and I can play, right? Good times. Now let's see what happens if I got too high here. Touch this guy. Oh, he died and he stopped flipping too. Let's see if the bottom one works. Let's play again. Oh, death to the little bird. Okay, that wasn't too hard. Very good job. And if you messed up, just fix it. Make it look right. Excellent. All right. Well, that was part 3. And we'll have to get you ready for part 4 too. All right. Thanks for listening. Bye.